What's going on, gamers? So, I did a tiny little oopsie daisy. The entire first half of this recording is basically just a black screen, so I have like 3 hours of footage that is literally just black, which sucks because I built a lot of things. So this first part of the video, I'm just going to show you exactly what I did in those 3 hours, and then the video can continue like normal. First thing I did was decorated the top of my brewery. All I did was add a bit of spruce around. I also raided an ocean monument to get prismarine, and I made this little section in here where the fishing rod area is. And I put some sand in a little cactus, and I also caught rabbits. They were a very big pain to get. They kept jumping and then killing themselves and dying, so I had to go back like 3 times, but I eventually got them and I've started breeding them up. So that's good, we got rabbits in there. I also got started making a lava farm, because using dried kelp blocks for fuel is cool, but you have to smelt them up. So I figured it's way easier just to make a little lava farm, which I did where the chicken farm used to be, because now I have a new chicken farm up the top of the brewery, so I don't need this one here. And yeah, as you can see, this one's working really well. I didn't have dripstone in that recording though. I'm gonna go get that in a second. And last thing I did was found a spider spawner. So I remember when I was digging down here once, I was originally going to put a beacon down here, but I decided to put it over near the fountain instead. Yeah, you can see I got a massive tunnel down here, and I remember seeing a mineshaft. So I explored the mineshaft and figured out that there was actually a spider spawner, a cave spider spawner, literally like right here around this section, which works out perfectly because there's the brewery right here. So if we come to this corner of the brewery, you can see I got a bunch of trapdoors here. And if I go down these trapdoors, you can see I got a tiny little room and a cave spider spawner. I also put the light all the way at the back here with the ender chest because otherwise it's not dark enough in there. I realized that other mobs can spawn in here, so that's why I kept it lit up. And then when I'm ready, I break that, fight some spiders, and then when I'm done, I just light it back up and then nothing can spawn again. So that's basically my way of turning this thing on and off. It gets me enough spider eyes, so it's fine, it's pretty simple, but it works well. And yeah, that is the spider spawner. Now onto some actual footage. Alright, so as mentioned, I didn't initially get dripstone, so that's what I did first. I made my way through the trees looking for a big cave. I eventually came to an ocean and even found a stray allay running away that I must have let free on another day. I found this water cave, but it wasn't very deep, so I kept moving. On my travels, I came across a ruined portal, but the only real valuable thing to me was the obsidian, which I can use for ender chest. After mining it all up, I kept searching, then found this interesting wall of water which I thought looked cool. I shall call it the Great Water Wall and charge $300 for anyone who wants to visit. I found a few caves and got a load of diamonds, but still no dripstone. That is, until I found this cave here. Straight off the bat, it had a zombie spawner, which had not 1, but 2 cat music discs. Pretty cool, but it's no dripstone. You know what is? Dripstone! Which it turns out was just a little further down that same cave. So I mined it up. After making my way back home, I put the new dripstone in the lava farm, and now that it's complete, I'll have infinite fuel for the rest of my life. Very cool. Now, in a world without an elytra, you learn to rely heavily on ender pearls, so I wanted to restock my supply and also heal up my gear. I made my way to the enderman farm and killed a bunch of tall men for their balls, then went home and bred up the rabbits a bit, did some farming, made some golden carrots and melons to stock up on brewing ingredients, then went to go check on my turtles. Fortunately, all the turtles were grown up and hatched now, so I could finally get rid of the netherrack and start up the farm. I bred up the turtles and now we can eventually get some scoots. Now on to President David to go make the breeze farm. Now that the lava farm is done and working perfectly, the only thing I really have left to do is to find a breeze spawner. Luckily I do know where a trial chambers is and it's actually quite close, so it should be this way a little bit. Okay, so it should literally be like right down here. Oh, I think I just hit it. Okay, so I'm thinking if I dig a little bit more. Yeah, there it is. And I think that's a vault. I don't know what a breeze spawner looks like. That is definitely not a breeze spawner. That is spawning silverfish. Yeah, let's see. If I light these up, does it stop it from spawning? Or like, will they still spawn silverfish? They still spawn silverfish, so I'm just gonna break the silverfish spawner. I don't think you can break these spawners. Oh no, okay. Ah, hey, watch it man. What's up, boy? A key! Oh, I got a key. What? Okay, hold up. Hold up. This is all new territory for me. If I use this key in that. Yo! We got a breeze ball. Oh, that's a blaze spawner. A breeze, you know what I'm saying. Okay. So, you can back off though. Hello? Oh, hello. These subtitles are taking over the entire screen. I gotta turn these subtitles off. Okay, so this one is the breeze spawner. So, this is where I want to start making the farm. These breezes are really easy to kill though. They do like no damage. Oh, wait, I beat the breeze trial. I see. I think it resets after a certain amount of time, right? Okay, it's on a 30-minute timer, which means I'm literally chilling until 30 minutes. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mine up a bunch of this stuff, and I'm gonna make a little room. I literally just found this one image from Google. They make a room, and they just kill the breezes like that. So I'm just gonna do that. That's probably the easiest way to do this. Alright, that's pretty much the room done. I'm gonna put some of these waxed copper bulbs in the corners, I think. Maybe I can unwax them as well. And then they should eventually turn blue, which would be more fitting. Oh, wait, there's buttons here. Okay. I can turn all these lights on. And home should be this way. So let's start digging out a path all the way back. Alright, now I am going to figure out exactly where I need to make this tunnel. So I'm going to head back up to the surface and then go make it from the other end. Ah yes, home sweet home. Okay, so I basically need to make what I made here, but over on the other side now. Okay, so now let's place some water here and dig down until we get to -18. Oh my gosh, that's a big cave. Okay, that's really annoying, but there's a mineshaft right where I need to make a tunnel. So I might go grab up some more blocks just so I can fill in all these gaps. Okay, finally I've made it past the mineshaft. I know this tunnel looks pretty ugly, but that's okay because I'll rarely come down here. But yeah, for now I'll just keep mining this tunnel and I'll let you know when I've connected it to the trial chamber. Right, and there we go. We have our way up and then a really long tunnel all the way to the trial chamber. But we don't have a way down, so that's what we're going to work on now. And that is basically every farm I need for brewing, minus the ones in the nether and the dragon's breath of course. If you're wondering where the phantom farm is, well it's just the roof of the brewery where I can go and manually kill them. And that brings us to just over 1030 days in this world, which means you can expect a 1000 days full movie coming soon. Re-edited of course, and not just a lazy compilation like every other YouTuber does. Thanks so much for watching, have a lovely night, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!